There was a small demonstration today outside the BBC against ULEZ, and this was occasioned apparently because somebody had written to the BBC, and the BBC had then written to BBC local reporters saying that if you want to do anything about, write anything about ULEZ, you have to have it approved by headquarters first, because apparently Sadiq Khan had been upset about a single report which had a negative vibe about ULEZ a while ago, and this is probably why we don't hear very much about it in the mainstream media and on the BBC. Anyway, be that as it may, there's news today that Sadiq Khan intends to stop the one-day travel card, which allows you to travel around London and the Underground, particularly if you don't have a credit card. If you have a credit card, you can tap it in and out, or you can buy an Oyster card and get it funded. I mean, I must say, the few times I've tried to buy Oyster cards, it's been a nightmare. If somebody would like to tell me where you buy an Oyster card, how you get an Oyster card topped up, please do. We would actually, it would help if there were clear directions. There aren't clear directions, particularly not in stations, and Oyster cards don't seem to be available in stations. So this whole Oyster card nonsense, almost impossible to do, particularly if you're a foreigner. And as for the credit card thing, again, if you're a foreigner and you have a credit card that doesn't work or is not contactless and all that sort of stuff, then again, you can't use the Underground if these tickets are no longer going to be issued. I don't know whether these tickets will be issued as a top-up on a ticket that is issued by the train line. At the moment they are. You do get some sort of you can opt for some sort of Underground ticket as well, but I don't know. That would be interesting to see. But even with the train line, if you get your ticket wrong in some way, or you can't access it at the point when you are travelling, you have to buy another ticket, you won't get a refund, because the refunds are only issued if the train line decides that it's worth their while. And on a few occasions when I have tried to connect my phone in a train station, and the phone hasn't connected because the phone doesn't work in a number of train stations, particularly not in Rugby train station, then I've had to buy another ticket and I can't get a refund. It's not worth it. So the train system is horrific. If you are poor, then you will get penalised by ULEZ, and you will get penalised by this stopping of the train system. And then, just to cap it all, Mr. Sadiq Khan, the mayor, then wants us to pity him. He says, a spokesperson for the mayor says, he's only considering the withdrawal of day travel cards in order to meet the requirements of TfL's funding settlement with government. So it's government's fault, a deal that was required solely because of the impact of the pandemic. He has been clear, and this is the key bit, he has been clear he does not want to do so, but he feels that he's been left with no viable alternative. So now, having taken this decision to punish the poor, he's now appealing for pity for him. Please, pity me. Well, that it's pathetic. It's pathetic, for goodness sake.